Hello, everyone, and welcome to this webinar where I will be talking to you about how to scale your freelance business 10x with a CRM solution. I'm Annette, and I'm thrilled to guide you through today's presentation. I also have my teammate Harini joining with me. So if you have any questions in between the session, you can put them in the Q&A tab that is there at the top left corner of your screen. So she'll be taking care of the questions. So we'll start by discussing about the current landscape of freelancing and then the challenges that comes along with managing clients and projects. Then we'll dive into how a CRM system can address these challenges. And next we'll delve into real world examples of how freelancers have successfully used a CRM and saw changes in their business growth. After that, I'll introduce you to Bigin by Zoho CRM, highlighting its features and how it specifically caters to the needs of freelancers. We'll then move on to a live demo of Bigin to show you how to navigate the platform and utilize its features. Finally, we'll be opening the floor for Q&A. So let's move on to the first agenda for the day. We'll explore the current state of the freelance industry and how it is evolving. So this number right here underscores the significant role that freelancers play in today's job market. Freelancing is particularly thriving in several key industries, and that includes technology, creative design, content marketing, and consulting as well. And this growth is driven by a huge demand for specialized skills and innovative digital solutions. So companies and clients are increasingly turning to freelancers for their expertise, flexibility, and there's also this unique value that the freelancers bring to the projects and the clients. So in the United States, Upwork and the Freelancers Union reports that 36% of the workforce is now freelancing, which is contributing to almost $1.4 trillion to the US economy each year. In the UK also, freelancing is on the rise. So there is a study conducted by IPSE, which is the Association of Independent Professionals and the Self-Employed, which reveals that there are approximately almost like 4.3 million freelancers contributing an estimated 162 billion pounds to the UK economy. And freelancing is also expanding to markets in India and Southeast Asia, where more than 15 million freelancers are working, making these some of the regions that are fastest in growing freelance economies globally. And this is also from the report of Pioneer 2023. And a major factor that is contributing to this boom is the rise of remote work, which has broadened opportunities for freelancers across the globe. So there are now approximately 16.9 million freelancers who work from various locations in the world, which is by taking the advantage of the flexibility that freelancing offers. So having explored the current landscape of freelancing, including the booming growth and rise of remote work, it's clear that freelancers today have more opportunities than ever before. However, with these opportunities come specific challenges that can actually affect the smooth operation of freelancers. So recognizing these challenges is the first step towards finding effective solutions. So managing client relationships can be a significant challenge. As freelancers, you would know it better because you often juggle with multiple clients with different needs, expectations, and communication preferences. So tracking interactions, follow-ups, and client-specific details can become overwhelming without a systematic approach to it. And freelancers frequently manage various projects within different deadlines and requirements. So coordinating those tasks, tracking their progress, and ensuring timely delivery also requires planning and organization. So that's another challenge. And as I mentioned before, there should be a clear and consistent communication across multiple channels to ensure that all the parties are on the same page when it comes to the project goals, updates, and feedback. So another major critical factor is handling invoices and payments. So creating accurate invoices, tracking payments, and managing follow-ups for overdue invoices can be time consuming and also sometimes complicated, especially when you are dealing with clients from different time zones or currencies. And when it comes to managing multiple projects and deadlines, time management is also something that is really a challenge for freelancers. So now we've seen all these challenges, and let's look into how a CRM can address these challenges. So CRM is nothing but a customer relationship management software, which can help you centralize all your client and project details in one place. This means that you have easy access to your contact details, your project histories, and communication logs, which will reduce the risk of information being scattered across different tools and platforms. Another powerful feature of CRM systems is automation. So you can automate routine tasks such as sending follow-up emails, setting reminders for deadlines, and scheduling regular updates. So this not only saves your time, but also ensures consistency, and it also reduces the risk of human error. And when it comes to communication, as I said before, it is crucial in a freelance business. Not only in a freelance business, be it anywhere, communication is actually quite important. So a CRM can actually streamline the communication by integrating with email and other platforms, allowing you to track all the interactions and keep them in one place. So with a CRM, you can also easily track the progress of your projects. It also provides tools for task management and deadline tracking that helps you to stay organized and meet your project goals. And again, when it comes to invoicing and payments, it becomes much easier with a CRM because there are CRMs that can actually connect with other finance apps that you use daily, and all the invoices, payment status, etc. can actually be found in the CRM system. So all your data will be available in one single place. So these are the different ways in which a CRM can address the challenges that most of the freelancers face. Moving on to the next slide, you'll see examples of freelancers on how a CRM has helped them in their journey. First is Adam, who is a solopreneur and music engineer. He was in search of an affordable and efficient CRM that catered to his unique needs. And after trying several options, he found that many CRMs were either too expensive or too complex, but he was able to solve his unique needs by using Bigin. So if you read the sentence that is there on the screen, you'll see the challenges that he was able to overcome with the help of CRM. The next is Krista, who had been searching for a simple and affordable CRM for almost 3 years to manage her growing freelance graphic design business. And for her also, traditional CRMs were either too complicated or beyond her budget. So after adopting Bigin, she was able to manage her business easily. The next is Anna, who is a freelance writer and editor, and she needed a solution to keep track of all her client communications, deadlines, and project statuses. So using a CRM made it all easy for her. So now that we've seen how freelancers have been using CRM, let us take a look at this particular solution, that is specially tailored for the need of freelancers. So Bigin is the newest CRM from Zoho, which is tailored specifically for small businesses, startups, and freelancers. It is actually designed to be simple yet powerful, offering features that are easy to use and highly effective for managing clients and projects. So the screenshot that you're seeing on the right-hand side is how the product looks. We'll be getting into the details of it during the demo session. So Begin actually helps you to stay organized by offering a clear visual representation of your entire business activities. So you can track every deal, every lead, or even the client interactions, everything in one place. And you'll have a full view of each client's history and their engagement, which makes it easier to personalize your interactions with them in the future. And you can also keep all your essential tasks like emails, calls, or meetings in Begin itself, ensuring that you don't slip out of contacting them or interacting with them or following up with them. And you can also automate repetitive tasks like follow-up emails, sending follow-up emails. And when it comes to the reports, we definitely need reports when it comes to using a solution or a software for your business. So there is dashboards that gives you real-time analysis on your performance of the business. And Begin also seamlessly connects with the tools that you already use, such as the accounting software that you may be using, an email client that you are already using, a project management tools, and other similar 2000 plus integrations are available in Begin. Now that you're familiar with Begin's powerful features, let's dive into the features one by one. So when it comes to contact management, Begin makes it easy to add new clients manually, or you can also import contacts from a variety of sources like the spreadsheets. There you can, if you have been using a CRM already, you can easily import those details to Begin. And if you have the details of clients in your notes, that can also be easily imported. And when it comes to the ads that you are running, all those can also be directly imported to your Begin account. Another option that you have is forms. So you can build no-code forms in Begin to capture leads directly from your website so that you don't miss out on your potential customers who are landing to your website. And there's also an email in feature, which allows you to add contacts from your Gmail account to your Begin account directly. So when you are receiving an email, there is a widget that can be added in Gmail, Begin's widget that can be added in Gmail. So whenever an email comes and if the contact is not present in your Begin account, you can easily add them in a single click. So these are the different ways in which you can manage your contacts in Begin. Now that we've talked about contact management, let's move on to one of the most essential parts of the freelance business, which is managing your projects effectively. So Begin has a visual pipeline, as I mentioned before, where you get a bird's eye view of all your ongoing deals. So this screenshot that you're seeing right now shows how easy it is to track every deal's progress. So from the initial inquiry to closing the deal, each stage is actually visible, and all the activities that you are doing would also be visible when you click on one particular card. And if you have to update the status of a particular client or deal, you can easily drag and drop that particular card to the next stages. So we'll see all these things in action during the demo. Now let's move on to automation. In the screenshot, you can see that with Begin, you can set up rules to automate actions like sending follow-up emails. You can also assign tasks or upcoming records. And there is also option to create customized workflows that will align with your specific needs, whether it's like automating client onboarding or setting reminders for important deadlines. So all of these can be done with the help of workflows, that is automation in Bigin. Next is WhatsApp integration. So as I mentioned in my previous slides, the communication with your clients is important. And this WhatsApp integration will help you to send messages. It will also help you to share updates and respond to inquiries from your clients without switching apps. So you can do all of it in Bigin and keep all the conversations inside Bigin itself. So next time, if anything happens, or if there is any confusion regarding a client or the conversation that you've had with a client, all of it will be available right inside Bigin. And these are the other integrations that Bigin has. So it integrates with a range of third-party applications such as Google Workspace, Office 365, and more, which will allow you to sync your data from those applications and have them in Bigin so that everything is streamlined. And effective handling of phone calls is also vital in managing your client interaction. So there is a built-in telephony in Bigin, and you can also integrate with other applications to make calls directly from Bigin, and you can also receive calls directly in Bigin. So this helps you to actually handle your calls right from Bigin, making the client interactions more seamless and organized. So you'll have all these data right inside Bigin, whether it be WhatsApp communications or phone communication, and even Bigin integrates with meeting platforms as well. So if you are getting on a call with them, or if you have assigned a task, all of this can be available right inside Bigin. And there are also Bigin's APIs that will allow you to create custom integrations with other tools that you use daily so that your business processes are interconnected and automated. And since invoicing and payment is like a major factor when it comes to freelancing, you can integrate Bigin with financial tools like Zoho Books, QuickBooks, and other such applications to send invoices directly from Bigin. That reduces manual data entry, and it also minimizes errors with all the information available in one roof. So if you see the example, if you see the screenshot, you will see that there is a tab called Zoho Books. So that is when you integrate with the accounting software that you use. So all the information is available right inside Bigin. When coming to dashboards in Bigin, you can actually visualize your data and gain valuable insights. So in the screenshot you see here, you can see charts and KPI metrics that gives you a visual representation of your business data. So this helps you to easily track key performance indicators, and you can also make informed decisions based on these real-time insights. And the best part is that you can also manage who sees or who views such data in Bigin with the help of the user control. So you can assign users and give roles to them so that your data is safe and secure and is shared only with people whom you are comfortable with sharing the data. Now we've seen all the features that are available in Bigin. So apart from the features that we have discussed, Bigin helps you to manage your business on the go with its mobile app, stay connected with clients. So if you are going for an event and if you meet a potential client there, you can easily collect their details in your mobile, add them right into the Bigin app right from there. So all of this is easier with this mobile app. So when it comes to cost effectiveness also, Bigin stands out. So it just starts at £5 and also offers a free plan. So you can initially also try signing up for a 15-day free trial that Bigin provides, and there's no credit card details sharing required for you to just try it out. So you can probably try it out, and then if you're happy with the free version, you can stay in the free plan. And if you would like to upgrade to other plans for advanced features, you can do that as well. So these are a few of the important factors when it comes to Bigin that makes it ideal for freelancers. Now, having covered why Bigin is an ideal CRM solution for freelancers, it's time to see Bigin in action. So going to the product right away. So this is how the UI looks. And for this particular demo, let's take an example to make things easier. Let's say that I'm a graphic designer who provides logo design or branding and probably web design as well. And if my clients are mostly small businesses, startups, and individual clients, then I'll definitely need a CRM to ensure that all the data is accurate and everything is stored in one place. So when I log into Bigin, what I see is this particular screen. And we'll first look at the contacts module. So I'll just click on the contacts module, and this is how the contacts module look in Bigin. So if I have any client details stored in any spreadsheets or notes, or if there is like a CRM that I've been using earlier, I can import the data. So these are the different ways in which I can do that. And as I said before, I can also create a form right from Bigin. There's no much of coding required in order to do this. So all I'll have to do is enter all these details and then simply click on the next button. So a link will be added, and this can be automatic. This can be added to your web page, and then you can get the lead details directly added to the Bigin account. So that's how forms work. And there is also an integration to Zoho lead chain, which will actually allow you to bring in leads from the ads that you are running on Facebook, LinkedIn, and TikTok. So all the leads from these particular platforms will also get added to your Bigin account. So that's about the contacts module in Bigin. And Bigin also allows me to add tag to my clients based on my business requirements. So if I have few ongoing projects, and if I need to analyze which one is the highest in priority, I can also filter it. So I just have to create a view. I just have to give the criteria. So a view is created. So these are the high priority leads that needs more priority when it comes to giving the work items. So that's about the contacts module. Moving on to the companies module in Bigin, which will store the company details of all my clients. And this becomes helpful when managing long-term projects like branding or web design, where different where you might have to contact or keep in touch with different team members, such as a CEO or a marketing head. So if many of them are involved, this contact companies module will actually help me to track every aspect of my work with a particular company in one place. So all the activities can be seen right here. Now, next is the products module. So let's say that I have different services in my freelance business. And if I would like to create different services in Bigin, I can easily do that. So I'll just have to add the service and give the name of it, give the code and the category the price, and a description if required. So all of that can be done. By the way, I can also customize fields. So if I need to customize the fields, I can do that. Even in contacts and companies module also, I can easily customize the fields. So I can list the services right here with its respective pricing and description and any other relevant details. So this helps me to add specific services to the projects or clients easily. And if I am going to create a deal for a client like a startup which needs both a logo design package and maybe another complete branding package, I can just add them to that particular client so that everything will be well documented for my further business procedures. So that's about the product module. Moving on to activities tab. So right inside Bigin, there is a calendar which allows me to schedule meetings and deadlines right from here. So I can also sync it with my Google Calendar and Microsoft Calendar. So any of the calls or meetings that are scheduled there, it automatically gets added here itself. So if I have to get on a meeting tomorrow, I can easily create a task right from here. I can also set reminders and other. So if there is any event that I need to schedule, I can easily create a scheduler event right from here. And if I have to make calls, I can do that as well. So just show you an example of how it looks. So this is how the calls would look. So it shows the duration, it shows the call type, shows the number. So all these details are available right inside Bigin. Now let's look at the pipelines module. So right now, what you see is the freelancers module, freelancers pipeline. So this was actually a ready-made template that I selected from Bigin. So Bigin has a lot of templates for teams and industries from which you can just choose and then customize it as per your business requirement. So right now I've just selected freelancers, and there are 7 different stages in it. So if there is like a new proposal or a new project, I can easily add them by clicking on the project and then give the name of the project, the contact name, all these details. And then I'll just have to click on the save button so that it gets saved right here. And now if I have to move this particular project from the first stage to the second stage, I can do that by just dragging and dropping it. So that's how easy it is to handle projects in Bigin. I think there's some issue with the network. Just refresh. Yeah, so the project is saved here. So these are the different stages, as I said before. Now, if I have to add a new stage, I can also do that right here. I can just add an existing stage, or I can choose from the stages that are already available. So that can be done. And if I have to delete an existing stage, I can do that as well. So these are the different options that are available. When it comes to stage automation, let's say if I want to send an email to my client for the review after the preparation stage, I can easily go to the client review and opt for a stage automation. So I just have to add the different criteria or the action. So right now the action is to send an email. So I'll just have to enter a name for my reference. So I'll just add a name here, and the recipient details has to be added here. And if there are any additional recipients who you would like to receive the email, I can add that here. And an email template can be created right from here. So you can just add a template and save it so that it will be available here. So once you save it, an email will be created, and after the preparation stage, because since we set the stage automation, it will be easy for you to for you to just send a follow-up email to the client asking for review. And once they have reviewed, you can easily move them to the next stage as well. So that's about stage automation in Bigin. Now, when I click on a particular card in this pipeline, I can see all the details. That is, it's like a 360-degree view of my client information. So each deal or contact can have notes and files attached. So for instance, if I am discussing design revisions with a client, I can actually jot down the points right here in the notes section. And I can also upload design mocks and proposals or other contracts right here. So instead of like going to the email thread and finding a particular attachment, I can just go to my Bigin account and see all the files that I have with a particular client. So that's how simple it is when it comes to managing all the data you have of a particular client that you are dealing with. Now, you also see this option called, this tab called Zoho Invoice. This is because I have integrated my account with Zoho Invoice. So I can see all the invoices right here. If I've created any, all these details would be right here. So that's about the pipelines module. And here you will see all the contact details and tags if you've added them. And the timeline shows you what are the activities that they have done. So all of these are pretty self-explanatory. So I'll just move on to the dashboards. So dashboards actually gives me an overview of the entire business at a glance. So for example, I can see how many deals are created in each stage and how much revenue I'm expected to generate and my overall progress for the month. So all of this can be visible. So there are already a few views that are there in the product. I can also add a new dashboard. So I'll just have to name the dashboard and then give the component, whether it is KPI or chart or a target meter. So once that is set up, I can easily view the report based on my business requirement. Move on to the settings icon that is there at the top right corner of the Bigin account. So we have these many settings as well available. So when it comes to users and controls, as I said before, you can add users and you can remove users, you can assign roles and set permissions for each of the users that you have added. So you can control what users can see or edit within the platform. And when it comes to the organizations, settings related to the organization, such as the name, the logo, the customer information, the organization information, working hours, etc., can all be added right here. And we discussed about customizing the fields. So the customizing fields can also be done here. So if you have other fields that needs to be added, you can easily do that here. You just have to create the label and the type of the field and save that. So that gets added. We also discussed about the stages and forms. We also discussed about stage automation, which is like when you are moving from one stage to another stage, you can actually set up actions. So that's about stage automation. And there's also workflow in Bigin. So if you have to create a new workflow, I'll just have to choose the name of the workflow. And I can add a description if required. So these are the different triggers that are available. So after specifying the trigger, I'll just have to give the conditions and then mention the action. So these are the different actions that are available in the workflow. So after setting it all up, I can easily, do other activities that require more of my observation. So that's about workflows. Now moving on to the next option, which is data administration, which is like you can import or export the data from different system or spreadsheets, and data backup. So another important feature is that you can see which user performed what action in your account in chronological order right here. So if there is anything that's going wrong, or if there is any important update that your teammate would have, or that you would have missed what you did earlier, you can easily come to the audit log and see what was done or how it happened. So that's that. And as discussed, we Bigin also have a lot of integrations available. So this is what I was mentioning before. So if I have an invoice account and if it's connected, then a sync can be initiated so that all the details from my invoice account will be available in Bigin, and I can prepare or see all the invoices created and everything right from my Bigin account. And there are different other applications that can be integrated. There is a mass emailing feature as well. So you can connect with any of these email marketing software in order to send out email campaigns, and other integrations are also available. There is also a marketplace which will help you to see the integrations and install them from here. And you can also build your own toppings or connect using the APIs that is provided. So that's about the toppings. And when it comes to the communication, there are multiple channels that are available. So you can connect your Zoho mail account if you have one, or your Gmail, or all these email platforms can easily be connected to your Bigin account, so that all the mails or whatever information that you receive through your emails can be seen right inside this Bigin account. And the same with the messages as well. So if you have connected your WhatsApp business account, you can easily see the messages right inside the Bigin account. So when you are connected to the WhatsApp business account, there is this another module that gets added. So this is how it looks. So you can see the conversations that has happened right here, and you can even initiate a new chat as well based on the contact name that you have and the mobile number. So that's how easy it is to manage communication right inside Bigin. Moving on to the next channel is the phone. So there is like the telephony marketplace from where you can integrate with the third-party applications. If you're already using one, you can integrate it with Bigin and make and receive calls directly in Bigin. There is also an inbuilt telephony available in Bigin. So you can buy a number from Bigin and start contacting your clients, and all those details will be stored right inside Bigin. And when it comes to social, as I said before, there is this lead chain integration that allows you to bring in leads from different platforms. And there is also a X integration that allows you to see if anybody has mentioned your account on X, or if there is any messages. All of those can be seen right inside Bigin. And there is also this signal tab that helps you to set real-time notifications and alerts. So whenever an alert is there, you will just receive all of those in the signals tab. So just like how we have notifications, we have the signals. And we also have another notification tab that also notifies about the feeds. If there are any reminders, that also gets added here, and other system notifications also will be added right here. So that's pretty much about how Bigin functions. And I think we can move on to the Q&A session right now. So this webinar was helpful. And as I said before, if you have any more questions, please feel free to contact us in any of these platforms that are mentioned on the screen. And you will also be receiving a recorded version of this webinar. Thank you once again, everyone.